Okay, now we've got an addition here. P stands for some number, A stands for another digit, and there's another problem over here, but let's look at this first. And B's stand for another digit. Now, let's understand what we mean by this. What digit could we put in for P, what number for A, in order to get this? Okay? Now, note that the number here is going to be the same as the number here. The numbers here are going to repeat. How can we come up with a solution here? Now, let's just try something. Let's say that, let's just do a trial and error. Let's just see what happens. Now, we know that when we multiply these numbers by this, we've got to get something that carries over here, so that P had better be at least 2, and A then could be anything over 5. Let's just say we tried 2, 2, 2 times 5. What would we get? Well, we'd get a 0 here. 5 times 2 is 10. We'd carry the 1. Then we get 11, and carry the 1 again, and we get 11. And we get a 1 here. Does that work? Well, that doesn't work because the 5 here isn't the same as the number here, is it? And this number is not the same as these two numbers. So, that won't work. Now, the catch is when we multiply this number by this, we're going to have to get something. It looks like we're going to have to get something that carries. Now, is that really going to be the case? Is there any way to get a number over here without carrying something? And it doesn't seem that there's going to be, so let's try another possibility. Let's try a big number here, 999 times 2. So we get 8, we get 19, we get 19, and a 1. Well, the 1 doesn't match the 2, so that's not going to work. And I just realized that this isn't going to work. There's no way this is going to happen. And the reason that there's no way this is going to happen is just what I'm saying. If you're going to carry a number, this digit's going to have to be different than this digit, so there's no way to do it. Now, the reason that I got messed up here, and this is an honest mistake, there's a plus here, and I was multiplying. Okay? So, we don't want to be multiplying, we want to be adding. So when we add a number here, we're going to get the same digit all the way across. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, what if we take 999 and 1? If we add those, we're going to get 10 here. We carry the 1, we add to the 9, we get 10. We carry the 1, we add 9, we get 10, we get 1. So that by trial and error, we can play around with a problem like this and figure out what we can get. Now, I don't remember if this was supposed to be an addition or a multiplication. Let's see if it can be done with an addition. Okay, we want 2 digits here and the same digit here as we got here, so that we end up with a digit here that's equal to this one and this digit equal to this one. Let's just try something. Let's just try any random combination. 53 and 8. If we add those, 3 and 8 makes 11. And we carry the 1 and we get a 6 here. Now, this doesn't reverse the two numbers, does it? When we add these two numbers, we have to get this one actually as the last digit. And we're going to have something to carry in order to change this digit. Now, what can we carry? Well, the only thing we can carry when we add two numbers here is going to have to be a 1. So that this digit is going to have to be 1 greater than this digit. That is, we're going to be carrying a 1, so that y is going to be 1 greater than x. So let's try a number where y is 1 greater than x. Let's try 56. Now y is going to have to be 5. 6 and 11 6 and 5 make 11. We carry the 1, we get a 6. But we don't get the reversal. We don't get 65 here, do we? So we can try other combinations. What if we do 67 plus 7? Okay, 67 and 7, we're going to get 14. 7, that's going to give us 74. It doesn't give us 76, which we'd have to reverse these two. But then maybe we're going to go on to 78. And if we add 7 to 78, we get 85. Well, we're getting closer. You see how by trial and error and by looking at patterns, we can make some deductions about how these numbers are going to work out.